All right, we're good. We're good. All right. So, short story here. I've been trying to record this video for since yesterday. Like I recorded it like 4 times. I got 10 minutes into it. Boom, storage full on my phone. 10 minutes in, like 6 minutes into the other one. Boom, storage full on my phone. And now, to record this video was like fucking like trying to like cross the Sahara Desert. I swear. My dad's down here fucking doing God knows what. And I like recording when people are around. You know, I want to just talk right here. So, and then we got the fucking water pipe in the back. It's just going crazy. It's so loud. It's like a fucking... It's like, it sounded like an airplane, dude. I don't know. All right, I'm done with that. Okay, so this video is kind of gonna be like an update about what's going on in my life, you know, keep y'all updated, keep myself updated. So let's get into it. I got my lemon ginger tea. Lemon ginger? Is this it? Yeah, lemon ginger. You know, straight up infusion. None of that, you know, little bag shit. You know, comfort tea doesn't do anything. Made with fresh ginger root, fresh lemon squeezed. Because my throat's kind of hurting. Pause, you know, I have kind of a sore throat. So let's get into this shit. So what's going on in my life is that I really don't know what's going on. You know, a lot of like dark emotions coming up. I'm becoming conscious of a lot of things, and yeah, it's tough. So let's go back 2 years. You know, 2 years ago I was playing soccer. I was, you know, the top of my game. You know, I was on my shit. Well, I'm always on my shit, but you know, I was just, you know, living life really. Like, I had the brotherhood. I had, you know, D1 schools, professional insights. That turned off. Fuck. Okay. I was just, you know, at the top of my, you know, high on life, really. Like, and things were connecting. I was seeing synchronicities everywhere, you know, and that was kind of the beginning of like my spiritual awakening. You know, I was already on self-improvement before that, and I think that's a big thing. Like, a lot of people are on self-improvement, but like, they don't have that spark in consciousness where they realize there's more than just improving yourself. Like, there's more ways, or there's a deeper way to improve yourself rather than these, you know, superficial things like your looks and your status. Like, yeah, these things are important, but they're very low consciousness. Like, there's no doubting that. They're extremely low consciousness things, and they won't make you happy. And my whole thing with that is like, yeah, they won't make you happy, but let me see that for myself. And I have time and time again. And with anything, like, don't be afraid to want what you want. That's something, you know, someone I used to know told me. They were always like, never be afraid to want what you want. And if it doesn't make you happy, you see that for yourself. Don't let anyone else tell you that. So, bro, is there a waterfall in my fucking basement? Like, what is going on? Okay, so I was playing soccer. This might be a long video, by the way, but who cares? It's gonna be unfiltered like all my other videos, so let's do this. So I was playing soccer, top of my shit, you know, and I remember the moment that I kind of woke up. I got a glimpse of it, you know, a glimpse. I already knew about spirituality, but like, there's a difference between waking up and just knowing about something. Experiencing something and knowing something, totally different ball games. So we had, you know, a game, like a season deciding game. We were building momentum. You know, we were going on an unbeaten run, and this was against like a really good team, New England Revolution. So we were down 1-0 at halftime. Then we came out in the second half. You know, we won the game. You know, I played the game-winning long ball. We got a penalty. We won, and you know, I don't even know if you guys can hear that, but fuck it. And after the game, this is like everything I wanted. I wanted this, you know, it's so hard to explain. Like, fuck, I wanted all of that. I wanted the trophies. Like, I wanted the fucking the glory. That's why I envisioned every day And then when I got it, I was like, what's next? It never satisfied me. It never made me any happier. I didn't play for the love of the game. Like, people like Kobe Bryant and Michael Jordan, you know, Serena Williams, like, you think they're playing their sports for fame and money and glory? Like, are you for real? No, they're playing because they love the game. And that's if you play sports and you're listening to this, like, don't play. It's good. Yeah, okay. You know, like I just said, like, don't be afraid to want what you want. But, like, first and foremost, play for the love of the game. And that's kind of what I lost. I just become conscious of that. Like, that's what I lost, was the love for the game. Or did I ever have the love for the game? Did I always want, like, these superficial things that really weren't gonna make me happy? So, you know, I worked so hard, like, literally training twice a day, waking up early, you know, and I wasn't happy. So I walked away. Like, I literally walked away from all of that, and I didn't know what the fuck I was doing. Everyone called me crazy. They still call me crazy. You know, they asked me, do you ever regret leaving? And I'm like, no. Like, I actually feel no regrets. Like, even though it's, like, kind of crazy, I fucking walked away from that. Like, people would literally kill to be in that position, but I walked away from it. You know, and 2 years later, I still don't know. I went through many dark nights. I've yet to, you know, really build something again. Like to create a vision again is like, I don't know what I really want. Like, what do I actually want? That's true, that's pure. That's not out of, like, this egotistical wanting. And it's fine to want things. That's not what I'm saying. I'm saying, like, when all you want is these superficial things, you lack this spiritual connection. That's a need as a human being, is to have a spiritual connection. And I can't even, like, even with goals, dude, like, I can't literally, I used to be able to do this, like, no problem. I used to be able to, like, set a goal and just go towards it. But now it's like, I can't really do that. I don't know what the fuck happened. It's confusing. Like, I'm losing control. My ego is just, you know, it's just shedding layers. I'm shedding layers of karma, and it's like, it's confusing. It's confusing. A lot of, like, dark emotions are coming up. I'm angry. Like, literally, I'm feeling anger like I never felt before. I'm feeling, like, just this irritability like I never felt before. Like, I can't just sit. Like even like 5 minutes ago, before I started recording this video, I fucking threw the book at the wall. I was reading a book, waiting for fucking waterfall to stop, and I was like, fuck, because I'm trying to fucking record this shit for like 3 days. Yeah, even when I see my dad, like, it's just like, he just pisses me off. Like, it's like, fuck. And it's because I'm becoming conscious of, like, becoming conscious of my shadows, and I see that in other people, and it pisses me off, and I blame them, but it's not their fault. It's what I see in myself. It's like, god damn it. Even with, like, I can't even stay consistent with working out and, like, calisthenics. Like, of course I still take care of myself, but it's like, the consistency isn't there. Like, I'm going to this thing, and then I'm going to this thing, I'm going to that thing. I feel like I'm everything but myself. I can't stay focused and centered. Like, I feel like I don't know what happened. And yeah, you know, I know I'm creating all this, but I want to know how. Like, what am I doing? Or that's the thing, like I know I'm creating all this, but like how do I experience that? How do I really like sink that in, that I'm the creator of my life? Like, because it's one thing to be told that over and over again through books and videos, but to actually experience that you are a creator is something completely different. And that's when it sticks. And yeah, back to the fitness thing, like, of course I'm still working out and everything, but it's like, and with self-improvement, I feel like, I made a video on this, I feel like a lot of it is just a means to an end. Like, what's the point of it if you don't enjoy the journey? And it sounds cringe and cliche as fuck, but like, it's true. Like, I personally, I hate the gym. I've always hated the gym. And I see a lot of these people like telling me to go to the gym. And it's like, fuck, well, I hate the gym. So what do I do? Because if I don't go to the gym, I won't build like an aesthetic body and, be fucking attractive. But that's not even true. That's the thing. Like, there's things more attractive than your physical appearance. And yes, I'm not saying that's the waterfall. Yes, it does matter. But I hear none of these people talking about like the energetics of it, like how your energy, like, yeah, you can look good on a screen, but like when you're in person, like there's something more than your physical body. It's the energy you give off, and that truly matters. I've seen like, I fucking hate rating people, but like I've seen like girls that are not tens at all, like at all, like they're like sevens or sixes, but they're beautiful because the energy they give off. Like, I see it all the time. Like, I'm like, and I can't even, like, it's weird because I'm not thinking about it. Like, I'll see a girl that's like a 6, and to me she looks like a 10. It's like, well, physically you don't look like a 10, but like the energy you give off is like a 10. I hear no one talking about this shit. Well, a few people, and those people surprisingly aren't the ones that are, have billions of subscribers and shit. They're the ones that really don't have a lot of subscribers. And that's the thing. You can't keep watching people you can't always watch what YouTube is feeding you. You have to look for the people who aren't really, who don't get that many views. Like, those people have good things to say too. Watch everyone, take in everything and see what's true for yourself. And yeah, I hate the gym. Like, I've always hated the gym, but I love hiking. I love doing yoga. I love calisthenics. Well, and that's something I haven't been able to be consistent with, but chasing these superficial things, it's not motivating anymore. It's really not. And I feel like I can't be an 18-year-old, because I'm 18. Like, ever since 2020, I feel like I can't. I was never able to be a teen, like live out the rest of my teenage years. I don't know. Part of me feels like I grew up too fast, which is not even true, because I remember all the fucking, fun times I had as a kid, playing outside. I experienced it all. Like, the classic childhood, like the classic, like, 90s, not, even though I wasn't a 90s baby, but like the 90s childhood, like, I did all that. But it's like, I don't feel like it. I have to like integrate it almost. And even my memory is becoming like fucked up. Like, I can't remember things. And I think that's because I'm becoming like more right-brained. I'm thinking less and like feeling more. And I don't say feeling like being emotional and being like a little bitch. That's not what I'm saying. There's a difference between like being emotional and feeling. Feeling is like, you go from your head and you stay grounded in your body. It's almost like body consciousness. You have to be aware of like this present moment. That's what I mean by feeling. Feeling and being emotional are two different things. It's almost like feeling is awareness and being emotional is just reacting to fucking whatever the hell's going on. Once you're aware of your feelings, like that's when you can really like just watch, just observe. So that's what's going on. I really don't know what's going on. I I walked away, from that, and now I'm, I'm in a basement. I'm working as a butcher in a grocery store. I've lost friends. Relationships. People always ask me, what happened to you, Kobe? I'm like, I don't know. And now the question is like, how do I build that again? But how do I build that in a better way? Because the way I built that was kind of unconscious. Like I wasn't conscious of it. How do I build that consciously in a better way? Well, if you do things consciously, automatically it's going to be better because you're aware. So how do I build that consciously again? And this time I can actually, choose, have the ability to, use my free will and like out the water and, choose what I want this time. So, yeah, and I know that kind of sounds sad, but it's not, because I kind of said like, oh, I was, at the top of life, and now I'm working at a fucking grocery store as a butcher, and I'm fucking in a basement. It's like, well, this is the journey, and I realize I'll get through this. I know, but like being in it is like, it's difficult. How do I create a vision again? That's it sounds weird to say this, but it's like that's centered around love. That's built on a foundation of love, not ego, not bias, not fucking. Oh, well, I'm already biased, but like, not like that's not built on falsehoods. Basically, that's built on a level of truth. That's kind of where I am. I'm gonna be experimenting with microdosing, and you have to be careful with that because you have to use that not as an escape, but as a way boost your life. I'll tell you all how that went. I took an edible. I took weed for the first time. I took an edible like 2 weeks ago, and I fucking hated it. I felt just lazy. And I'm saying this now because it's just, perfect timing. But it's like, I wasn't using it as an escape. I was just curious. Like, that's something you do like 4 times a year. Because like, it's like, what's the point of that? You don't get anywhere with it. Like, why not, do yoga? Why not do Qigong? Why not meditate? Why not, why not just shake it off instead of, taking weed to just calm you down? And I know some people just like need to, just chill the fuck out. But still, like, that's an easy way out. I still feel like that. I still feel that way. Mother Nature gave us these things, and people are just out here fucking abusing them. That's selfish. And you'll never get anywhere with that. So, yeah, that's where I am right now. It's been difficult. Oh, fuck. I gotta stretch. Okay. It's been difficult. I just feel like things are falling apart. And when things fall apart, all you can do is build it again in a better way. So for those of you who are going through this, the energy on the planet is super high right now. We're going through a mass awakening. You'll hear all these things on the news that life is getting worse. You'll hear all this drama that life is bad, life is this, but if you really live in your direct experience, is life really that bad? Like, be honest with yourself. And also, like, keep visioning, keep working on it. It might not be true, but over time it'll become truer and truer once you do the work and you be more. And that's something that's like the essence of what I'm saying is like I'm moving into more like this being state, less like doing and trying to like do things to impress people, to get things. It's like I just want to be. And I've had glimpses of that, and it feels so good. Just to not need anything, to just be and to live life, to soak in life. That's the good life. That's a full life. And I've had glimpses of that. And it's like, it's so amazing. It's more than like this superficial surface level things that most people, that society just fucking fills you with. And yeah, the physical world is important too. But I'm saying it needs to be grounded in something spiritual. That's what most people are missing. So yeah, I'm glad I got that out. I'm really glad I actually made this video. So I'll be back. Keep moving forward no matter what. And peace.